Hey there, it's Raven Scry. Today I'm going to do our monthly check-in for the crypto market in November, and just letting you guys know before we start that I have started a Patreon which has been going for a few months now, and it's beautiful to see the community gathering over there. I'm offering them extended content and also different readings, crypto readings, world events and different things. So that's been really exciting. So if you feel to come over there and join that vibe, please do. You're more than welcome. Okay, so let's get into it. For those of you who listened to last month's prediction, we've seen that playing out quite well into the pullback that was spoken about from Spirit. Now, they said after the 28th of October, we're going to start slowly declining. Now we are right in that, right as I speak, and I still feel as though there's further to go. Now, Spirit's mentioned this is an opportunity, so for those of you that are making the most of this opportunity, that's awesome news. Of course, as we know, this is not financial advice. Just following your own heart, following your own intuition and your guidance, and you're going to do very well. So often, once a prediction is set, I have to allow it the time to play out. And many of you ask along the way, how's it going? Are we still on track? Are we still on track? But it doesn't really serve to keep checking into it all the time. Only that, it just needs the time to breathe, to allow the trajectory to take place. So that's what we're doing at the moment, and that's seeming to go in the direction that was spoken about from Spirit. So although we are right in the midst of the prediction now, I'm going to connect to the overall month of November in crypto to see what Spirit wishes to share or show to us. So connecting now to the month of November, crypto in November, and asking that the most important information or elements to come through about November in the crypto space. Okay, so as I connect, they're showing me quite large spiking in volatility. It's like a zigzag kind of motion. And they speak again of this drop. It feels like it's playing out and it's going to fall lower in the way that they show this. Now, they show me a particular pattern after quite a steep decline. And this feels like it's sort of sideways action. It's sort of ups and downs within the motion that they show. And it's interesting because it's reminding me of like a car idling. It's like it's not going and it's not stopping, but it's just purring, it's idling. And the chart is reflecting that movement. So they show this kind of steep decline, and then there's this idle energy which can be seen in the movements on the chart. And it's like these small zigzag patterns here too. Now, I feel like this is an indication that the dip has played out when we get to that point. So, they show me these, as we open the reading, they show me these big spikes, ups and downs, and they show me this reference to this drop that, is quite steep. And then we have this sideways little spikes, it's like this car running energy. So this is what they're bringing through. So for those of you who wish to get some more crypto, of course, again, not financial advice, but for those of you who are considering this, it feels as though this could be a good place to do so, because it feels as though there's some sort of settled energy by this stage of where we're at, when this car running, idling is there, and this sideways, up and down, gentle movement. It's not as extreme, it's not as volatile, and this feels as though it's the point to be getting some, if you so feel to. Now, the word that is strongly mentioned here, which is kind of interesting, Antichrist, which is a very strong word. Now, it's interesting because they say that word, they say Antichrist, and then with that word, they show me movement up in the charts. It's like movement up through November. Feels as though it's later in November. And I feel as though there's this pump energy here, and in the way it's coming through, it's dangerous. It's like movement up, but there's a danger in the way the energy feels, and there's this sense of fear. And I'm seeing people running around, panicking, this sort of sense of frantic fear energy. So it's like there is this rise, but as it's taking place, it's as if there's many people that are just too fearful in connection here. And it too feels like there's some people who are not in. There's too much fear. They've gotten out of the market, and this is the way that it impresses upon me. So although there's movement up here, there's still this feeling of panic that's presenting. Now, it certainly feels like this is not an easy ride, and it feels like there's high volatility here. And trying to time buying these levels when things drop and then move up and then drop, if we're trying to trade, certainly feels like it will be a tricky thing to do. And so if you are trying to do that, well, good luck to you. But, this sense of holding could be an easier way to go about it. Again, it's not financial advice, but this is just what impresses through from Spirit as I connect. All right, so I'm just going to ask now, what else is there to share around November? Is there anything more, Spirit? And I'm hearing there may be opportunities, so be ready. Quick movement up, quick movement down. And this could easily fool people, is what I'm hearing. And it's like I'm seeing it go up and down and up and down. It's like it's going up and down and showing this like constant thing that's quite boring until it doesn't, and it's like it will catch a lot of people off guard when it takes off. Now, another word that they're giving me here is drug cartel, which is interesting because these big strong words like antichrist and drug cartel, it's like there's undertones of things coming in to the market here. And I ask, well, how is this connecting? And I hear manipulation around things here. And they show me this manipulation in the market, and it's like this reference to down. So I don't know if they're speaking of the current dip that we're kind of in the midst of now or something else, but this is how they speak of it. Now, over the month of November, it does feel somewhat boring in the way the chart's being shown to me, in the way the energy's playing out. This space has been quite boring in a lot of ways, but it just feels like it is still a little bit boring here in November. And I feel as though the main focus here is just this reference to this dip before travelling higher. And they're just really wanting to bring that into focus. So just be mindful that we won't be in the dip for very long. We won't stay there forever. So really to prepare yourself when we are in that place, readjust your portfolio, prepare your bags, get ready to take off. And not to say that it's going to happen immediately, but prepare yourself now before it gets too chaotic in the market, and readjust while you have the good opportunity for good prices and to shift things around if you feel. And I feel as though you'll do very well. So I'm going to leave it there for this month's crypto reading. But if you feel like you'd like more info from me and more updates around different things like crypto, world events, and other things we explore in the group, please don't hesitate to pop on over to Patreon and join us. But if not, that's cool. I will see you again very soon with another video. So blessings to all and take care. Raven Scry signing off.